Hello. Today we are in Antarctica, and Antarctica has lots of penguins. Penguins are an animal. Today we're going to be reading the story called Penguins by Gail Gibbons. Living only in the southern hemisphere, there are 17 different kinds of penguins. With bright watercolor illustrations and kid-friendly language, Gail Gibbons introduces these black and white birds, describing where and how they live, what they eat, and how they hatch their young, their eggs, and how those turn into little baby penguins. An exploration of the egg-laying and chick-raising habits of the emperor penguin is also included, describing how these large penguins take care of their babies in extremely cold temperatures, working together to look after one large egg at a time. So they all work together, kind of like we do in school. We work together quite often so we can achieve what we want to do and what we want to learn. While you're reading today, you need to keep an eye out for our key vocabulary words. Those are waddle, dignified, stately, characteristics, hemisphere, ability, sleek, dive, graceful, iceberg, stiff, crocking, nest, and brood. Keep an eye out for those vocabulary words, and when you find them, make sure to tell your parents. So today, we are going to be learning how to keep track of information we already know and information that we will be learning. The information we know, want to know, and have learned using our story or our read aloud. So we are going to make a KWL chart. Can you say that? Say that with me. KWL chart, okay? So you are going to need either a marker or a pencil and a piece of paper, all right? Now you can have your parent find one online and print it off, but if you don't have a printer, you can go ahead and use a sheet of paper and you're going to divide it into threes, okay? To divide things into threes, you need to make 2 lines. 1, 2, just like that. In this first part, we are going to put the letter K because this is a KWL chart. So what letter do you think is going to go in the middle? K, W, and then our last one is L. Good job. A KWL chart. All right? So we are going to use it to organize what we know about penguins. Now you can use a KWL chart for any story or any information that you learn, but today we're going to use it for penguins, okay? So the K is for what we already know. So what do you know about penguins already? Maybe you know, because today we're dressed like them, we know that penguins are black and white. But that's about all I know. Okay, so I want you to take a moment and think about what you want to know. Want starts with W, and that's why it's in our middle. We want to know what we want to know about penguins. What do you want to find out? I want you to think about that. Maybe you want to know how big they grow. Or maybe you want to know, how do they take care of their eggs and their chicks together? How do they work together? How does that work? Or maybe you want to know where exactly they live. All right, you're going to write something in the middle and you can ask your parents to help you spell it out. And then what you're going to do is you're going to set your chart to the side. And then you're going to go and watch the video, okay? And then after you finish watching the video, then that's when you have learned something. You have learned something new. Learned starts with L. Therefore, you're going to write the facts and the things you learned about penguins right here in this chart. So if you learned any new facts, you're going to put them in this chart, okay? You can have as many facts as you want, all right? And then once you finish, you're going to go to Flipgrid and you're going to share with us the things you have learned and what you still maybe want to learn. All right, have a good day. I'll see you there.